Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge hits one! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out of play for Rummenigge. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is what? Decent hit! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. It's a mighty effort! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Cantona. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Puskás.
Oh, that's well spotted. Zaire Emery. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Vieira. And that should be the keeper's.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Platini has it out wide and in space. Thuram can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Chelsea can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. It's Zico! Just too much on that. Platini. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Vieira getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's good vision. Eto'o! Cleared without complication. And it's Thuram. He's had a hit! He's delivered all right! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zico, quality ball. That's Vieira.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good luck with that dink over the top. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 13, Mbappe.
That gets things going for the second half.
Zico.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Eto'o. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Messi.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's come loose. Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply, plays a delicate ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Chelsea really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Messi going face to face. He's had a shot! Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react.
The attendance for
No,
this
that was
match
never
was
going to make it.
81,007.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Interesting ball. Great hit! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Pirlo. Platini. Pass is just off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Platini. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Thuram cuts out the pass. And here's the chance to counter. Zaire Emery. Now it's Bale. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is ended up in no man's land. Bale, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. Platini might just make this. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And he's managed to get rid.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Number 3 coming up.
Puskás. Coming on the field is number 23.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's clever. No, that's been intercepted. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Cruyff. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cruyff. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Beckham. Bale. Palmer. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Fernando Torres. And that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Kaká. Good ball over the top. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a... He's had a hit! And again! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká. That's a nicely measured pass. And a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And it's Maldini.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Beckenbauer. Good spot, he's seen the run.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he welcomes it in. Inzaghi! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's having a good look here. Roberto Carlos! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is not finding anyone. Zaire Emery is there, and he can pick it up. Shifted upfield. It's run loose here. Oh, good-looking ball. Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Kaká. Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Stojkovic. Kaká. Vieira. Hoisted in. That is good alertness.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Time and again they are repelled. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bale. Chelsea looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, this is a great... Can he finish? Chelsea have their second corner now. Tries a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Filippo Inzaghi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Valverde. For Palmer. And they've got a throw. Roberto Carlos, and here's Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Palmer. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kaká. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Palmer.
Here we go again then.
2, Adams.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 21, Alessandro Bastoni.
Bale.
Substitution.
No, that's been intercepted. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Messi. And here's Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer. Now it's Bale. Chance to finish. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Not the most accurate pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
649.
Stojkovic! Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Stojkovic.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Torres. Zaire Emery. Stones spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Stones. Number 11, Makalele.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Number 9,
and here's Vieira.
Fernando Torres. Coming on the field.
And Messi!
Number 6, Jules Koundé. Number 18,
75
Ruben
minutes
Neves.
played.
Number 19.
Still no way through.
Pedro
The
Neto.
defending here is
Substitution
resolute.
taking place.
Messi. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Bale. Takes on his marker, pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. Stojkovic. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Bale, and he's managed to get...
Bale!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that's well spotted. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. And Zaire Emery. No, that was never going to make
has
it.
been indicated.
Beckham. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vieira. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at the space here. There's the hit! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shapes to shoot. And he's had a hit. And here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. That's tidy. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now, this could be a chance. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. And he cuts out the supply. Hoisted in. And he's intervened well there.
Irwin really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Haaland. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, played right into his path. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Zico. Beckenbauer. That's good running with the ball. Neymar. That's good play. Gilberto Silva. And the shot! And again! He's scored! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. That looks a cracking ball. Vieira, he's had a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Chelsea are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. He can get that clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And back to the keeper they go. Oh, Red, nice interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely.
Things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution on the field. Number 15, Pele. Number
And we're
17,
off again.
Zico.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Inzaghi might just make this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Defending was strong and firm. That's a little off target. Gilberto Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Stojkovic in with the challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Referee has just said play on. And here's Haaland. Thuram makes the interception. Messi. That has been cut short. Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Chance! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort. You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number
Size really
21,
matters, and it's time to
Filippo
make it
Inzaghi.
matter now.
Coming on the field is number 24, Bale.
He rises! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Great corner, and he did the rest.
The
So
attendance
well
for this
played,
match
Peter.
was
Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
71,649.
Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's had it taken off him. Messi. Beckenbauer. Vieira. And he's had it. Up he goes! Bale gets flagged offside. Messi. Chelsea finding their passes. Eto'o. Irwin, who does have an assist to his name. Alcantara. Vieira. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's there to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckenbauer. That has been knocked clear. And he's quick to get it clear again. Yamal. Oh, super find. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Beckenbauer. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. That has not gone well. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he spark a counter here? Gilberto Silva.
There will be 3 minutes
Van
added
Basten.
time.
It's Van Basten! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Oh, what has happened here? And it's lofted through here. Oh, delightful ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And
that's it. Chelsea cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Neymar. And it's Vieira. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So, a breakthrough already. Well-timed, excellent interception. Zaire Emery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Inzaghi. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. He's through, now is he in? So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Kaka. Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckenbauer. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar to Nilsson. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Schneider. No, again there's no way through. Rodri gets over and intercepts. And it's Schneider. And here's Neymar. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Half an hour played now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, well played. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Neymar. And he's found a way past. Lizarazu. Kaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can he find a finish? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, this is his opportunity to...
Sneijder! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's a goal kick. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Aimed beyond the defence. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Inzaghi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. Sneijder. Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So, your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Chelsea happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution.
Here we go again. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Denilson.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Pedri. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini cuts it out. Now it's Bale. Big chance, must be! Bale. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's good vision. And no, that was never going to make it. 60 minutes played.
This match was 71,649.
That is a little undercooked. And it's Vieira. That is a great pick out. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Decent hit! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Pedri. Number 8, Schneider. Number 24, Scholes. Coming on the field.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Beckham.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Oh, well played. And he's straight offside. And it's Drogba. Denilson. And they win it back again. Rodri.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Messi. Gently done. Floated through. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bale chasing after it. Conte. Adams. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's Vieira. Now it's Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bale. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is a brilliant interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Well, that's a little loose. Beckham. Rodri. To Beckham.
Oh, really well played.
Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Oh, easy pickings there. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well read, nice interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lyon with the corner, they're first. That's an excellent interception. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. Cantona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lyon have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Kaká! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Very nicely done. Cantona proves just a little bit too strong. That's tidy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe, oh, perfectly measured that. Just eases him off the ball. Kaká, always onto this. Cantona! Cantona! And again! He scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 17 minutes is number 15, Pelé.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Great hit! Oh, it's come loose. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Diaz. Can he latch on to this? He's through here. That has been cut short. Played over towards the opposite flank. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. And Hernandez. Hernandez looking to run onto it. Oh, super find. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cantona! Cantona! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's got... Can he finish? Caught offside that time. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedri. Now it's Diaz. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Oh, well played, well played. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. Kaká. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 3
Messi.
minutes added time.
Now it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Maldini. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 14, Cantona.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 25,
Thuram.
Coming on the field,
Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi. Substitution taking
Hernandez.
place.
Messi. Mbappe. And he's running through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten, he's found a way, tries a shot! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I'll score.
He's given it away. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he cuts out the supply.
Lyon really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yes, busy in there. He's through, it's Bale! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hernandez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Oh, that was vital. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And there's Greenbrook.
Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Zaire Emery. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice interception, well timed. Courtois gets rid without sophistication.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's Bale! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Not the most accurate pass. And they've got rid. Has a look and place it forward. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get rid. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Beckenbauer deals with it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. David Villa! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Always onto this. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa. Up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
David Villa! Did better, and so did he. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cantona. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zaire Emery. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. Oh, that's clever. Cantona. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vieira. Kaká. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's found a way, and the finish! They've scored! And again they hit the front.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. He can run onto that. Spectacular save. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Beckham. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham goes short. David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Chips it through. Van Nistelrooy. No way through, so back it comes. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kaká. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri. David Villa. Kaká. Cantona, given the lift of his goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa played back towards his own goal.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Zaire Emery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Chelsea come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with... It's Bale! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Basten makes the interception. Beckham. Short changes him with that pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
David Villa. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adams. He won't be happy with that one. Bale. Bale! Oh, smashing header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. That's headed upfield. That's beautifully weighted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked out the run. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness. Just a quarter of an hour to play. David Villa. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zaire Emery. Messi. Bale. Bale finds himself offside. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Vieira. Zaire Emery. Bale. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? He'll try to keep this alive.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's a mighty effort! And that is a truly outstanding save. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Foden. Oh, he's been caught napping. Out of play for a throw. Zaire Emery. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. Chelsea pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's aimed it. And again! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kvaratskhelia.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Played into space out wide. Kaka. Cantona. Kaka. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernes. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yaya Toure.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. Now Kaká. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Passing nice and neat. Deftly away. Yaya Toure. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cantona! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. And here's Cantona. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Arsenal deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it...
Has a go! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
11, Ruud Gullit.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Kvaratskhelia, and he's surging through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No way through. And here's a chance. Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's neat. Not the most accurate pass. That is lovely. Oh, good-looking ball. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul. It's Raul! He's done very well to get to that.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Costa Curta. Gullit delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Beckenbauer, and that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Raul. Bout of passing here. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zaire Emery. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read. Now it's Raul. Kvaratskhelia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution on the field. Number 15, Pele.
Here's the start of the second half.
14, Cantona.
Look, before they might get too carried away with...
Can he finish?
Coming on the field.
Oh, that is
Number
really
9,
good tenacity.
Puskás. Number 24, Bale.
Corner number 2 then.
18, Messi.
That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
That's a look and place it forward. He's played him through. And this is Dembele. And that's gone loose. Messi. Beckenbauer. Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
But they've got it again. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Gullit.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match
Dembele.
was 72,306.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And they're back on the ball again. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zaire Emery. And it's Dembele. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Raul. And here's Gullit. Arsenal finding their passes. Beckenbauer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the shot's on here. Gullit is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Cruyff with a real chance here. Cruyff! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Safe and simple.
Kvaratskhelia. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Bale. Oh, he's found him at shot goal! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 3 minutes
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rijkaard. Mbappe is herring after that one. Dembele. Thuram wins the duel this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is that. Chelsea were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Batistuta chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. And smartly reclaimed. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Cantona, and it's Vieira. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, that's well spotted. Kaka. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckenbauer. And no, that was never going to make it. That's been drilled forward. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Kaka puts a cross in. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Somewhat off target. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Zaire Emery is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Musa. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, it's Batistuta. And the shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
He's had it nicked away.
Kaka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Xabi Alonso. And he's cut it out. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Hits one! And he's really put himself on the line here. Maradona with the short one. Opts to play it back. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. This might spell danger. Beckenbauer. Maradona. Oh, Maradona! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's gone forward. Kaka. Beckenbauer. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick out. Nice control. Rodri. Maradona. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution on the field, number 5. Mbappe.
Here's the start of the second half.
To replace him is
So neither side has yet broken through.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Forwards and with intent. Xabi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that looks a... And Batistuta! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Time and again they are repelled. Vieira.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Interesting ball. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. And it's Maradona. Maradona! And that's definitely not his best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's a fabulous ball. He has found the way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. And he's being shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Odds to affect this game. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Maradona is flagged offside.
Number 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 18, Musa. Coming on the field, number 10,
Merino.
Erling Haaland.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Czech sends that a long way. Threads one in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bale. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Belletti.
That's good defensive concentration.
Big chance! And he's intervened well there. And here's Van Basten.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Basten. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's been
added
cut
time.
out, well played. Merino. That is good alertness. Vieira. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Haaland.
Belletti.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And here's Osimhen, looking here to chip it through. Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was... And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Spread neatly. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff, and he welcomes it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball, and he was quick to react. Vieira, and the pass is intercepted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gently done. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's an excellent interception. Condela.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Osimhen, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Bale, out to the right, back into the middle. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram, Bale chasing after it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro fiddles it through. He's played him through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Cantona. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cantona certainly could have and should have made more of that.
That's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bale. And he's cut it out.
Vieira.
That is good alertness. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Zaire Emery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cantona! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Buffon claims it. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Added time.
Cantona looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's through here. Terrific header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Short changes him with that pass. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Now that looks a decent ball. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in a good position here. Bale! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Bale. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ah, he's given it away. Heads it!
The attendance for this match was
not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now that's well seen too. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Now it's Bale. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he welcomes it in. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zaire Emery. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Roberto Carlos. Bale looks to get on the end of this.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Gently done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gullit. Davids. That's played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Davids. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Cannavaro with the clearance.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
That's a throw.
Substitution.
Looking for options for movement. He's there to get rid.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Lizarazu. Lizarazu goes on a charge down the left. Gullit. He's had it taken off him. Zaire Emery. And that intercept. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.